Is your phone listening to you? Everyone's wondering it. Phones are packed with so much. There are so many apps and permissions that we give those apps without even knowing what they're doing. And we all been there, right? You finish talking about something like a red sweater, and the next thing you know, that red sweater is popping up all over your Instagram, all over your TikTok, all over your social media. It's like your phone is listening to you. It's like it's reading your mind. While it's not listening to your every single conversation, it is tracking large amounts of data from you. So everything you read, everything you touch, everything you click on, how long you stay on something, how long you read an article, that all goes into personalizing the experience for you. There are some tips though that you can keep in mind, and some settings you can turn off to help make it a little bit more private. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I spoke with Denise Bergstrom. She is a cybersecurity professor and expert at Franklin University. She had so many amazing tips that I'm going to share with you. So starting first, you go into your settings. You're going to scroll down to privacy and security. This is where a lot of the magic happens. Right at the top, you're going to see location services and tracking. So the location services shows you every single app that has your location. Some of course need it, like Park Columbus or Maps or Lyft, things like that. But there are so many that really don't need your location. Like, why would a calculator app need your location, right? I mean, you just want to go through and make sure that only the apps that need your location have it. Otherwise, it's kind of a red flag. Then you're going to go to tracking, and you can turn off allow apps request to track, okay? This is going to not allow apps to track your activity across other companies' apps and websites. So she said, turn that off. Then, also in privacy and security, you're going to scroll down and go to analytics and improvements. And this, she said, just turn off, because this is basically giving these companies more data, like more and more data than it needs to try to improve their systems. So, you don't really even know what you're sharing. It's asking for so many different things. Unless you really understand cybersecurity and can read through exactly what they're asking from you, she said just turn it off. You don't need to be giving them more data on you than they already have. If you don't want your phone to constantly be listening to you all the time, she said you might consider turning off Siri. Siri is not listening to every single conversation you're having, but your phone is listening to you to say, Siri, hey Siri. So she said she recommends turning that off. You can still use Siri by pressing and holding the side button, and she'll pop up. Also in privacy and security, you're going to want to scroll down and see what apps have access to your microphone. So again, only apps that really need access to your microphone should have access. If not, just go ahead and click that off. She also said with permissions, you constantly get apps requesting to do this, to do this, to do this. She said you do want to be critical of them. She knows it's not easy to always understand, but a lot of the templates that these app companies use are boilerplate. They're very similar across applications. She said you want to scroll down to the bulleted list, and that's going to give you the gist of what they're asking from you. It feels like these apps are trying their best to help you out, to make things easier for you, but she said disabling certain permissions can help you avoid becoming a victim of potential data breaches, identity theft, bank account fraud, or having your data or location be misused by criminals. As for those targeted ads, the fun part, you're gonna go into every single app, so Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever social media you have, and you're gonna dig around, go to your profile, and find the menu. So for instance, on Instagram, it's those little 3 lines in the upper right-hand corner, and you're going to want to go to your account center. Scroll down and go to add preferences. And this is where it's going to have all the information about activity information from ad partners, how it tracks you, it sends you those personalized recommendations, and you can just turn those off, click each one, follow the process, and turn it off. It might look slightly different for each app, but basically it's all found in your menu. So it does take a little bit of digging around. These apps sometimes have just so much going on, but if you find that menu and you scroll down, there are so many cool, unique features that you can find. If you like the personalized ads though, right? By all means, keep it. I personally have spent a decent amount of money on these personalized ads. They know what you like, they get you, and they get you to spend money. A couple other safety tips that she told me about include potentially disabling Face ID. I know it makes it super easy to log into your phone, to log into your apps, but she said it's also a security risk, because let's say you get your phone stolen from you, or somebody's literally trying to hurt you or take you or something. All they have to do is hold up your phone to your face, and they now have access to everything in your phone that is unlocked with Face ID. So she said she's not a proponent of Face ID. There is a quick way to disable Face ID though. If you click on the side button 5 times, it's gonna take you to this page, which is the slide to power off page. Once you go back, you will now be required to enter your password in order to enable Face ID again. So if you're in a pickle, that's a quick way to just and then get that screen to pop up so that no one can get into your phone with your face. If you're in a public place like a coffee shop or a restaurant and you're using Wi-Fi, she does not recommend you connect to Wi-Fi unless you're using a VPN, which is a virtual private network. You can find those on the App Store. This is going to basically encrypt everything you're doing so that bad actors can't steal your information. There are also a lot of really great free anti-malware and antivirus apps, she said, that you want to take a look at on the App Store. Also, she recommends that you read your bank statements and only using one credit card if you're going to be making in-app purchases. That way, if your information gets stolen or anything like that, you only have one card to cancel. And then she does recommend reading your bank statements because there are things called threshold charges. So I don't know if you've seen these, but it's like that dollar charge or cent charge that sometimes pops up and you're like, what in the world is this? Well, sometimes it's nothing to worry about. Other times it could be a company doing that, sending a threshold charge so that it's building trust with your bank. So that when your credit card company or auto bots check for suspicious activity, they're gonna say, oh, well, this person's done business with them before. This is no worries. So that when a larger purchase comes through, it's no big deal to them. It could be somebody using your account fraudulently. So technology can be a lot. She wants everyone to just be aware and better protect yourself. She doesn't want you to be scared of technology and not utilize it. There's a lot of good to it, but you have to be informed users of it, she says. So she just wants you to not be so trusting of your phones and the apps and the permissions that they're asking from you. Just take an hour or two, read through the safety centers, read through the privacy and security centers, go through these social media apps that you're using, and just kind of explore around. There are also a ton of YouTube videos on this that show you exactly what to do in each app, or just overall for your phone. This information was for iPhone users, but there are a lot of videos out there that show Android users. And there are a lot of YouTube pages that cover this information solely. So check those out, get yourself safe, and just go through the privacy and security systems and then set it up to what makes sense for you. Stay safe out there. I hope this helps. Subscribe to the YouTube page and I'll see you in the next video.